Have you ever had a conversation with ChatGPT and thought, wow, this thing is smart? I mean, it writes essays, explains jokes, helps with emails, it even gives relationship advice. But here's the twist, ChatGPT doesn't understand anything. Wait, what? Yep. ChatGPT is not actually thinking. It doesn't have feelings, beliefs, or even awareness. It's basically just doing some very fancy autocomplete. Imagine the autocomplete on your phone. You type "I'm going to the," and it suggests store, or gym, or movies. ChatGPT is like autocomplete on steroids. It's read a lot more than your phone has, like billions of pages of books, websites, conversations, and it uses all that data to guess, word by word, what should come next in a sentence. That's it. No understanding. Just pattern prediction. Let's break that down. Say you type, "once upon a." ChatGPT looks at all the times those words have appeared together, and sees that time often follows. Then it thinks, okay, what usually comes after "once upon a time"? Maybe there was, or a girl, or in a land far away. And it keeps doing that. Over and over. One word at a time. Like a super fast, super nerdy parrot that's read the entire internet. But here's where it gets cool and confusing. Because the more it predicts, the better its guesses get. It doesn't just think about the next word. It looks at the entire sentence you wrote, and often the entire conversation, to keep things flowing naturally. It's not just saying, "this is the next word." It's saying, given everything you just said, what's the most likely next thing people usually say? That's why it feels like it understands you. But remember, it doesn't. Not really. Let's try a metaphor. Imagine you have a friend who's amazing at finishing your sentences, but they don't actually know what you're talking about. You say, "I'm feeling down because," and they reply, "you had a rough day at work?" Great guess. But they don't really know what happened. They're just good at filling in the blanks based on common patterns. That's what ChatGPT is doing. No thoughts. No opinions. Just matching patterns it learned from the internet. In fact, ChatGPT doesn't know what a dog is. It just knows that the word dog often appears with words like bark, tail, walk, and cute. It's like a kid who's memorized the dictionary but never seen an actual dog. So why does it sometimes get things so right? Because it's read everything from Wikipedia articles to Reddit threads to romance novels. It's seen how humans talk, how we ask questions, how we joke, argue, and comfort each other. So it mimics that style. Not because it feels anything. Not because it knows what's true. But because it's predicting what usually comes next in conversations like yours. It's kind of like those fortune-telling toys. You ask a question, shake it, and it gives a surprisingly fitting answer, based on a preset list of options. ChatGPT just has way more options, and knows how to arrange them better. But that also means it can be confidently wrong. If you ask it a tricky question, it might give a very official-sounding answer that's totally made up. Why? Because it's not checking a database of facts, it's just making an educated guess based on patterns. It's like when someone at a dinner party pretends to know about wine and throws out a few buzzwords like earthy and full-bodied. They sound smart, but they might not actually know what they're talking about. That's why, even though ChatGPT sounds intelligent, you shouldn't treat it like a person. It doesn't think, feel, or understand. It doesn't know you. It's just responding to your words with the most likely next words. The amazing part is how convincing that can be. And that's what makes it powerful but also tricky. So, if you've ever wondered how ChatGPT works, here's the real answer. It's not thinking. It's not conscious. It's just really, really good at predicting what comes next in a sentence, based on the billions of examples it learned from. It's like a parrot that finished grad school in pattern recognition. It's not a brain. It's a mirror. A mirror made of words, reflecting all the ways humans talk to each other. And honestly, that's still pretty magical. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what's the weirdest or coolest thing ChatGPT has ever said to you. Thanks for watching, and remember, just because it talks like a human doesn't mean it thinks like one.